Are you going back to the Philippines? Pabalik ka na ba ng Manila? And the airport that you will be arriving at will be NAIA Terminal 3 Airport, and you have not been here. It means na hindi ka ganun ka-familiar sa airport na ito. Ano ba yung mga updates na kailangan mong malaman kung sakasakaling ikaw naman ay familiar na sa NAIA Terminal 3 Airport? So ito po ang arrival process natin as per the latest travel guidelines sa NAIA Terminal 3 Airport. So watch this video and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time to watch my video, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie Aris and this is Jamie Aris TV channel. And for my subscribers and viewers, welcome back. And just like for today, I will have another general information. So when you watch my channel, you'll get updated what's happening in our country as well as out of our country. And kung hindi pa po kayo nakakapag-subscribe sa akin channel, I am inviting you to please subscribe to my channel and also click the bell notification so that you'll get updated pag may mga bago po akong video that will definitely update you, help you, and pwede rin po kayo mag-request ng video of your choice or topic of your choice. For NAIA Terminal 3, if you are sure na dito na po ang inyong terminal or this is the terminal that you will be arriving at, then definitely I'll bring you the latest update or travel guidelines. However, just a reminder everyone, remember to please ensure to always check and read the website, the updates, just in case of any changes. So ano man po ang sasabihin ko ngayon to whatever will be the recent update based from when you will be flying to the Philippines. For this video, these are the topics that we're going to discuss. The first one is overview. A lot of you had mentioned to me that this is the first time that you'll be traveling back to the Philippines, arriving in NAIA Terminal 3. So I'll just give you a brief overview of about NAIA Terminal 3 at ganun din sa facilities so that at least you can get familiarized with the terminal at maging kampante kayo pag lapag ng eroplano. At para dun sa iba na you're quite used to returning to NAIA Terminal 3, then at least you'll get updated with whatever travel guidelines update that we have. And after that, I'll mention to you the eligibility for anyone who will be allowed to travel to the Philippines sa panahon ngayong August 2020. And then I'll give you a reminder regarding the latest memo of the Department of Transportation to all travelers, including you, who will be traveling and flying through an airplane to the Philippines. And then, ginawa ko rin po yung arrival process natin separate for non-OFWs and foreigners so that you will be clear about it. At ganun din, after that, I'll discuss the arrival process for the OFWs. At kung sakasakali po, meron akong hindi na-discuss na nais nyong malaman, please just comment or write your comment or questions from the comment box and I'll try to give you the answer as much as I can and we'll try to source out the information if ever I don't have it with me. Let's take a brief overview about NAIA Terminal 3. It is the newest and the largest terminal in Manila Airport. And simula noong 2017, it is connected to the Newport City by a 220-meter long footbridge. It hosts some international flights of certain airlines and is expected that more international operations will be transferred in order to lessen the existing congestion in our NAIA Terminal 1. Now, Terminal 3 has the capacity to handle 13 million international passengers annually and that is on regular operations. Hindi po ngayong COVID or pandemic crisis. So definitely, yung number natin will definitely decrease because it's pandemic crisis. But the usual capacity of NAIA Terminal 3. Some of the facilities that you can find at NAIA Terminal 3. Of course, there will be free Wi-Fi, baby care facilities, children's area, luggage storage and lockers, medical services, help desk, phones, restrooms, ATMs, currency exchange, prayer rooms, duty-free stores, smoking area, food, drink, and retail concessions. Now, these are the typical facilities that we have at NAIA Terminal 3. However, you will find not all of this will be open because of, again, of the community quarantine that we have and because of the pandemic crisis. So they will open it accordingly, depends on the classification of community quarantine that we have. And to help you familiarize yourself with NAIA Terminal 3, I have gathered some clips from the website regarding NAIA Terminal 3. The Manila International Airport Authority, or MIA. Beginning July 27, 2020, MIA implemented a new process for passengers of international flights arriving in NAIA terminals, whether it's 1, 2, 3 terminals. This is because of the evolving COVID-19 situation in our country. So PAL, Philippine Airlines, and the Philippine government have issued a precautionary measures, mandatory protocols, and requirements for international flight travelers. And yan pang ibabahagi ko sa inyo, and that is what I'm gonna share to you from this video. Now, who are eligible passengers to travel to the Philippines? Now, of course, all Filipino nationals, non-Filipino or foreign spouse and minor children, or children with special needs of a Filipino national, accredited foreign government and international organization officials and their dependents, and then non-Filipino or foreign seafarers with the 9C visa, non-Filipino or foreign nationals with an eligible long-term visa. And just a reminder to everyone, so effective August 15, Department of Transportation issued a memo that everyone should be wearing a face mask and face shield once you use any public transportation in the Philippines. So that includes the airplane. So once, bago pa kayo mag-check-in sa inyong airport, designated airport, meron na po kayong dapat face shield kasi po required po yan. Plus, face mask na rin. Now, for our main topic for today, for non-OFWs, foreigners, arrival process, or mga balikbayan sa Pilipinas, ito po ang ating proseso sa NAIA Terminal 3. Now, before you fly and during your check-in at the airport, these are the things that you have to take into consideration from your port of origin. So, for non-OFWs, balikbayan, at mga foreigners that are coming back to the Philippines, number one, you have to make sure that you completed the required online registration. So, you will usually be informed through an email of what you need to complete. So, we have what we call the ECIF, or the Electronic Case Investigation Form. Now, OFWs, they do have a separate form and a link that they have to complete this with. But then again, for you, for example, you'll be traveling through PAL, then you have to complete the PAL ECIF. So they will have a different link from the OFWs. Ganun din po ang ibang mga airlines. They might have certain link din po. It might not be exactly the same as what the OFWs are completing, but the purpose will definitely be similar. So they will capture your information that will be necessary for contact tracing, and meron po silang ipapadala sa inyong QR code or quick response code na para po siyang barcode that you have to save, take a screenshot of. So anyway, we'll discuss that further later. Now, what else do you have to do? You have to complete your confirmed hotel booking. So, accredited DOH quarantine hotels in any of the hotels listed sa Manila. I will also post from the description box the link so that you can take a look po anong hotel yung gusto nyo mag-pre-book. Now, after checking in from your port of origin, so you could have done this either online or at the airport. So you have to complete the electronic health locator form that will be given to you during the time that you checked in. And yung arrival card, then they might be handing it to you during check-in or after check-in, or it could be on the plane too. Now, again, there will be a QR code that you need to present to the immigration officer upon your arrival. And after the long journey, and you arrive na sa NAIA Terminal 3, so this is what you can expect. Usually, there will be like representative from BOQ who will be on board bago kayo i-deplane. So they will be announcing what you can expect as you go down or as you go through the terminal. They will also give you instructions from the forms that you have prior completed while you are on board. They will also give you instructions if meron kayong kailangang i-add na information and meron pa silang form na maaring ibigay sa inyo. So again, just complete it as per their instructions. Once you're done already, and then you will have to deplane. Now, once you deplane, so you have to prepare yourself for a briefing from the Coast Guard. So make sure that you listen and follow their instruction. So there will be a temperature check as well, or thermal scanning, and then you will simply have to wait in the waiting area para kayo ay swab test. So make sure that you complete or fill out the affidavit of undertaking while waiting. And then after that, before kayo ma-swab test, you will ask to proceed to the verification and barcoding booth. Dito na po kailangan yung QR, or what we call yung quick response code that you have received from ECIF, wherein your information were captured and will be presented to the Coast Guard personnel that are there. And after doing that verification, now it will be your turn to do the swab test. Now, what you have to do first and foremost, you will be asked to pay first for the RT-PCR test. Now, maraming nagtatanong, may bayad ba o wala? Kasi dati daw wala. Actually po, ngayon, all the travel guidelines and even those who have flown in NAIA, Cebu, and Clark, may bayad na po. For NAIA Terminal 3, this will cost 4,500. And this can be paid either in peso or in US dollar, or you may also use your card. It could be a credit card or a debit card. Now, meron din po tayong mga ATMs available inside the terminal. So, once nakapagbayad na po kayo, bibigyan po nila kayo ng 3 barcode stickers. Actually po, anyway, sa Terminal 1 naman po yun, binibigay yung 3 barcode stickers sa time na nag-verification tayo at binigay ang QR code. However, sa Terminal 3, ang sabi nila, after you have paid, dun bibigay yung 3 barcode stickers. So keep that. Now, you will have to proceed to the swab testing booth. Huwag po kayong matakot kung hindi pa po kayo nakakapag-swab test. Hindi naman po siya talagang yung masakit. Siguro maninibago lang kayo because they will be doing the nose swab and the throat swab po. Now, before they do that to you, make sure na you give the 3 barcode stickers to the medical practitioner who will do the swab testing. Now, once they ask you to sit, they will conduct now the COVID-19 RT-PCR test. Once they conduct it, for me po, yung ginawa sa akin yan, nakadalawang swab test na po ako, one in the US and one in the Philippines. Ang masasabi ko lang po is, if you can tilt your head mabuti, kumbaga iyong ulo ay medyo yung nakatingala para hindi po ganun ka yung pressure ng instrument ay papasok sa nose nyo or sa mouth nyo, ay hindi sila mahihirapan at hindi rin naman kayo mahihirapan. And they will give you instructions, especially po swab test sa mouth kasi minsan parang nakakasuka. Pero kaya naman po yan. Yung sa swab test naman sa nose, medyo stinging sensation lang po yung after nun mararamdaman nyo parang naiiyak-iyak po kayo. Yan. Now, once you're done with that, they will give you like a tissue and just make sure na you receive the sticker. One sticker indicating that you have completed the test. Now, make sure that you place the sticker behind the back or behind the passport. Sa likod ng passport. Yan po yung pinaka-registration na gagamitin nyo o parang tracking number po ninyo once you check if you have negative results once you are in quarantine. Anyway, I'll discuss that further in a little while. Basta po ang mahalaga ngayon, kunin nyo yung sticker and make sure na idikit nyo mabuti dun sa likod ng inyong passport. Now, in case of any accident na mawala yung sticker, kunan nyo na po ng picture. Screenshot na para meron kayo just in case lang naman. Hoping wag mawala naman po. But just in case, you will have it. Now, after the swab test from NAIA Terminal 3, there will be help desks that are available at the waiting area for passengers who do not have smart device phones. Charging stations also are available. Now, after that, maaari na po kayo mag-proceed. You can now go to the immigration. So, make sure i-prepare nyo na po yung QR code po ninyo kasi isa yan sa hihingin sa immigration para ma-clear kayo. Now, once you're done with the immigration, there will be what we call the hotel verification desk. There will be hotel coordinators there who will verify your hotel booking, or they can also assist you in your reservation if you have not made one. Pero sabi ko nga po sa inyo, maaari from the port of origin nyo pa lang po. Upon checking in, isa yan sa mga i-check ninyo. So, better na meron na po kayong pre-booked hotel. And then after that, please ensure that the hotel verifiers have signed your stamped your affidavit of undertaking. So, wag nyo pong kalimutan yon kapag kayo nandyan sa hotel verification desk, kailangan ma-stamp nila yan. And if ever during the time that you pre-booked your hotel accommodation for your quarantine, hindi pa kayo nakakapag-arrange ng transportation from that hotel verification desk, you can also ask them to arrange transportation for you. So you may also arrange for your airport to hotel transfer via shuttle or van at this desk. Now, a separate desk is available for coupon taxis and metered taxis. So yun po, at least mas maganda na makipag-coordinate po kayo dito na po sa loob ng airport. And then, a sticker will be given to you indicating your choice of transportation to your quarantine hotel. So, yun, mamimili lang po kayo. So, for pre-arranged hotel transfers, a red sticker will be provided. Kung sakasakali naman po for shuttles or vans na inarrange nyo sa airport, so it could be, this will be a blue sticker. And then, bibigay po nila sa inyo. And then, for meter taxi naman, kung yun ang gusto ninyo, yellow sticker po ang bibigay nila sa'yo. At for coupon taxis, green sticker. Maaari nyo na pong itanong, maganda na po yung diretsahan na rin, di ba? Magkano? Kasi marami din po nagtatanong sa akin mula sa inyo na, magkano ba, Jamie, yung transportation? Actually, wala silang fixed rates na binibigay or pinapublish. However, what I can say is, para alam nyo na bago pa kayo sumakay dun sa sasakyan, you ask them, so what's the range? What's the price? Is it fixed price? Saan namin babayaran? Mabayaran na ba namin dito or babayaran namin sa taxi? So, how can we ensure na hindi kami ma-overprice? So, it's okay to ask, kasi at least para alam nyo, hoping naman, walang mananamantala kahit pandemic crisis, pero mabuti na pong handa po tayo. Right? And once you're done with the hotel verification or transportation requests or inquiries, now you can proceed to the luggage and customs at NAIA Terminal 3. So you can just go to the luggage carousel. Nakita nyo yung picture natin a while ago. So you can get your luggage and claim your luggage and bag at the assigned carousel and then proceed directly to the customs clearance and then clear with a custom check. And please do not forget to submit the affidavit of undertaking before exiting the terminal. And then, you can proceed now to your booked hotel through your preferred mode of transportation na inarrange nyo a while ago. I do hope na, of course, you'll have a pleasant journey from the airport and then to your hotel. And do not worry po, kasi all the vehicles and transportation that we have now in Manila, they have to comply also to have the vehicle or transportation, kumbaga, safely rin po sa mga passengers. So what I simply mean is, complete na po yun, like, meron na po silang parang harang or what we call barrier from the driver to the passenger para maiwasan na rin po yung, alam nyo na po, yung transmission ng COVID virus, possible transmission ng COVID virus. Same thing, hindi na po nila pinupuno to full capacity ang mga transportation. So whether it's a bus, whether it's a car or a van, so they will just fill it up or i-complete lang na po nila minimal number na you can still maintain social distancing. So kung sakasakali pong, I hope hindi naman yung transportation that you'll be able to kumaga hire or sasakyan nyo ay hindi nagme-maintain ng social distancing, just call their attention. But I believe that they will do. So just a precaution from my side. Now, once you're in the quarantine hotel, make sure that you prepare your credentials na kailangan nila once you check in, and the reservation number, of course, and prepare nyo rin yung mga questions ninyo upon checking in so that at least you'll get the answer. Check with them. Do they have a phone? Why am I saying that, Jamie? Most of the hotels have phone. Well, not really. The quarantine hotel na kung saan kami kinwarantine, nagulat ako because I was always assuming na merong telephone. Walang telephone inside the room. So good thing we have a representative from our manning agency who always goes around every day, 2 times a day to 3 times. So it was easier. Pero what I must simply say, it's hard to coordinate without a phone. So just make sure that at least you check with them. Do they have the phone, and what is their number, just in case they do not. But most of the time they will. And then any other questions that you might have, because once pumasok na po kayo sa hotel, I mean sa inyong room sa hotel, wala na pong labasan yan from 24 to 48 hours. So results usually will be out according to them 24 to 48 hours. Mabilis na ngayon. Compared sa time namin. Ako po umuwi before the end of June. So, it took mine 4 days. 4 days to 5 if I'm not mistaken. Yun po. Pero sabi nila 24 to 48 hours na ngayon. So, may number naman po kayo pwedeng tawagan. Once you get swabbed, they will send you an email or a message, and then bibigay din nila yung number you can call just in case it's beyond 48 hours. Do follow up. Huwag kayo mahiya. Yan. Kasi especially kung ang binook nyo ay 2 days lang. And then how will you check the result? I will prepare another video for that. Then again, so that at least you know how you can check it. Now, during your quarantine, please stay in your room. So the food will be delivered. Depende po kung ano po yung means of food na inyong in-order or in-arrange. So just make sure na clear po kayo na walang lalabas. Kung kayo po ay nag-smoke or nag-yoyosi, wala po munang yosi, na bawal po pumunta sa smoking area. So check nyo na rin if may smoking room, para at least naman you can still smoke if you wanted to. Now, food and meal, it will be at your own expense, and delivery of food and other essentials to your room are subject to the rules and regulations of the hotel. Now, for the results, if it's negative, the results will be sent by the Philippine Red Cross to the email address that you provided. And then there are also platforms that I will share to you aside from the email that you will receive on how you can access that, but that will be on my other videos. So paki-wait lang po, at in process na siya. So after this one, that's what I'm gonna work on. Para mas madali nyo po na ma-check yung resulta po ninyo. And then, the timings on the release of the test results are not definite. So, yun na nga po. Kaya, nais ko pong i-share sa inyo at gawin yung video. Kasi, if you mag-iintay lang kayo dun sa email na papadala ng Red Cross, it takes time. When actually, you can actually check your results even faster and earlier. So, ano yung mga platforms na yun? Just wait for my video po, and I will share that to you. And as well as the links, paano nyo may access. So, lahat po yun. And then, if ever any of the non-OFWs, returning Filipinos or foreigners tested positive, so they will need to follow the health protocols. Now, Bureau of Quarantine will transfer them, the returning Filipinos, Balikbayan, or a foreigner who had been diagnosed to or who had the positive result. They will be transferred to a designated hospital for further medical treatment or management. Wow, finally, it's going home time. So once you got the result from the platforms that I have sent to you, you just have to have it printed in hard copy in the hotel, and then present the test result together with your medical certificate. Hard copy, just like what I've said, can be printed out from the hotel. And then transportation going home, you can either arrange that with the hotel, or you can ask a loved one to or a relative to pick you up from the hotel and bring you home. And once you're home and with your family na kayo, again, you have to do self-quarantine for 14 days or self-isolation before kayo lumabas again outside to any public place. This is part of what we call, again, prevention, added layer of protection. So that's a very important po for you, your family, and even the public. Yan po. At kung sakasakali po mga non-OFW or balikbayan natin and foreigners, you do have some questions that we were not able to discuss in this video, please do not hesitate. Just leave a message or question to the comment box so that I can answer you. And please do follow me in my FB channel, like and follow, so you can also leave me a direct message or a private message in case I'm not online on YouTube. Yan po. So I could still answer your questions. And for our OFWs, land-based and sea-based, here's the updated arrival process. Now, it's similar from what I've discussed to the non-OFWs. Meron lang tayong slight differences. So, yun po yung ifo-focus natin. At para naman sa ating mga OFW, sea-based or land-based, meron pong ilang mga, again, just like what I've said, a little bit of difference from the non-OFWs that you have to do. So before you fly and during your check-in, there are two online forms or registrations that you have to complete. Number one, ang ECIF Red Cross. So 3 days prior to your departure, you may register and complete this electronic case investigation form and make sure that you see the confirmation email and QR code that you will receive and take a screenshot na rin siya. I do have a video for this, so please do watch it also from my channel. And then the other one is Oasis. So Oasis for land-based OFWs as well as sea-based OFWs. Make sure that you create and update your account on the OFW Assistance Information System. Now the website is this one. And again, you also have to complete a declaration and waiver form upon checking in and make sure that you complete it. Now, after checking in, depends on the airline that you will be flying to. If it's PAL, then make sure that you complete the electronic health locator form as well as the arrival card. And then, meron din silang sariling QR code that you will be asked to present to the immigration officer upon arrival. However, for those who will not be traveling with PAL, yung QR code from the ECIF, sapat na po yun. That's enough. Yan. Ako po kasi hindi PAL ang sinakyan ko. Like for me, it's British Airways, so wala kami nitong electronic health locator at yung arrival card was given to us on board na. So again, it might vary po, but they will still have you complete similar forms. And after that long journey, you are now back in the Philippines. Yay! You're back in Manila. So what will happen? So what you can expect is a representative, same thing like what I've mentioned to the non-OFWs, a representative from BOQ or Bureau of Quarantine will be be in the airplane before you deplane. So they will give you an announcement, give you an overview of what you have to expect from the terminal, and then they will ask you to complete then yung certain form. Now they will also ask you to add some information to the form that they have initially given to you on board. So, yun po. Now you're ready to deplane. Make sure wala kang naiwan ha sa aeroplano. And just make sure also na you listen very well when you have the briefing conducted by the Philippine Coast Guard. Follow their instructions. They will do the temperature check upon deplaning, and then there will be designated waiting area. So make sure that you complete the project care slip that they will give you. Wait for your turn to proceed to the verification and barcoding booth. Now prepare nyo na yung QR code niyo kasi ask nila yan from the ECIF that you've got, and then you will be given 3 barcode stickers. And once it's your turn, then just simply proceed to the swab test booth. Choose one that is empty and then give the remaining 3 barcode stickers doon sa tester. And then your actual test or the COVID-19 RT-PCR test is for free. And once you're done with it, so they will do the nose swab as well as the throat swab, same with the non-OFWs. So they will give you also the one barcode sticker and make sure that you place it back sa inyong likod ng passport ninyo. And then take a picture then just in case may mawala yung sticker, pero at least you have a copy. And then please proceed to the help desk. They are available at the waiting area for passengers who do not have smart devices or phones, and charging stations also are available there, just like what you've mentioned earlier. For OFW, just like what I've mentioned earlier, the swab test will be for free. The RT-PCR test will be shouldered by OWA for our land-based OFWs, and the local manning agency will shoulder it for the seafarers. And then proceed to immigration for clearance. Pero bago yan, please do not forget to submit your health declaration card or DOH yellow form to the Bureau of Quarantine personnel. Again, just like what I've told you, most of the time they will collect it on board. But just in case hindi nila na-collecta on board at there will be a person at nasa kamay nyo pa yan, you can just simply ask them, where's the BOQ personnel? I need to submit my declaration card or the yellow form. Now, depends on the layout of the airport. Now, for Terminal 3, after immigration, that's for hotel quarantine assignment. For those who will be arriving in Terminal 1, iba po ang layout ha. So again, this is for Terminal 3. Similar sa ibang process, but again, sa sequence, medyo a little bit different. So here, that's for hotel quarantine assignment. So after immigration, punta na po kayo. So OFWs land-based, please go to the OWA desk. For seafarers, make sure that you go to the LMA or local manning agency desk. And for non-OFWs, foreigners and Balikbayans, please proceed to DOT or Department of Tourism desk. So if you have some questions, concerns, please let them know, and they will also inform you of what you need to take into consideration. In my case, as a seafarer, they again ask for my QR code, they have scanned it as well. And it's about time to claim your baggage at the designated carousel and clear with a customs check. With your luggage, you can now exit the terminal and wait for the shuttle or bus that will take you to your assigned hotel. Now, OFWs, usually for seafarers, the representative of the manning agency will be there and they will guide you accordingly papunta sa mga buses. So, for the land-based OFWs looking forward to the OWA representative will be there, or they had given you already instructions on what you need to do and where you need to go nung nakausap niya sila. And once you are at the quarantine hotel, so just make sure that once you check in, if you have some questions, to ask them. And again, ask the representative of your manning agency if may mga concern kayo bago kayo pumasok sa loob ng what we call the hotel room, because once you're inside, you cannot go out anymore 1 to 2 days. So you will be quarantined and you have to stay there until the result is out. Now, there are two types of results. Now, one, the negative result, yan, syempre ang gusto natin, just like what I said earlier. And then you just have to wait for the result from the email, or again, access it from the platform that I will share to you from my other video. And then kung sakasakali naman merong nag-positive, so the OFW have to follow the health protocols, and BOQ will transfer the OFW to a designated hospital for further medical treatment. Okay, great. Now, kung negative ang resulta nyo, of course, you're about to go home. You just simply have to present your test result together with your medical certificate. Now, again, a hard copy of your certificate can be printed in the hotel. And then transportation going home, so you can either arrange for it with the hotel, or you can arrange it with your loved ones or relatives to pick you up from the hotel. Ako, nag-arrange lang po ako ng someone, nakakilala ko, nakaka-swab test din lang para i-pick up ako sa hotel para pa makauwi. And then, you are home sweet home. So, masaya na makasama ang pamilya. Pero po, we are still required to do our 14-day isolation or self-isolation or quarantine. So, di pa po tayo pwedeng umalis o pumunta sa public places. Once you complete your 14 days, then that's the time you can go out and go to the public places. So, looking forward po that you stay at home, stay healthy, and of course, you enjoy your time with your family. So, sa lahat po ng ating mga mga OFWs at non-OFWs, hoping that this helped you. And please stay home, stay safe once you're quarantined, and looking forward that everything will be okay after your quarantine. So I hope that this video had helped you. If it did, please click like. And also, in-invite ko kayo na mag-subscribe sa akin channel and click that bell notification so that you'll get updated with my new videos. And meron po akong bago na FB page. So the name is still the same. That's Jamie Aries TV channel. So you can actually watch some of the videos and some of my posts there. Some are similar po. Pero one different thing about my FB channel then po is you can send me like a private message or direct message then po. But you can also leave comments here and comments also from the what we call the FB page. Yun po. So with that, thank you so much everyone. This is Jamie Aries saying, have a great flight, stay safe and stay healthy, and God bless you everyone.